Hi, grades 3. So today we are looking at lesson 10. And if you're following our chart or our schedule chart, after this lesson, you can check off your lesson 10. Okay, so let's get started. Today we are looking at practice 4B. So in your textbooks, you should look at page 80. Okay, so that's what we're going to do, practice 4B for this, for today. Okay, so let's get started. You should have your spiral books, your math spiral books, and I'm gonna do 3 questions with you. So on this practice, you have your multiplication and your long division questions, as well as your usual word problems. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to do in our column B, I am going to do 608 times 7 and 540 divided by 7. Again, for this week, you should have been practicing your times tables drill. Okay, so we were looking at 7 times table. So let's get started. I am going to work on, with you guys, 608 times 7. So again, remember, we multiply our 7 to our ones first, then to our tens, then to our hundreds, right? So let's get started. 7 times 8 gives me 56. So I write my 6 here, I carry my 5 at the top, right? Then so I'm done with my ones. Now I need to go ahead and multiply my 7 to my tens. It's a 0, but I still have to go ahead, right? 7 times 0 gives me 0, so plus this 5. So I am left with 5. I'm done with my tens. Now I need to move to my hundreds. 7 times 6 gives me, sorry, I'm going to put it here. 7 times 6 gives me 42. So what do I get when I multiply 608 to 7? I get 4,256. Okay, so that was, I picked from column B. I was looking at this question, 608 times 7. Now I'm going to go ahead and give you a bit of a refresher on our division. So let's go ahead and do 540 divided by 7. Okay, so let's go ahead. 540 divided by 7. Okay, now is this 5 big enough for me to fit a 7 into? No, it's not. So I have to combine 54. So I say my 5 times table, or I use this sheet and I look at 7 times multiples, and I see that the closest I can get to is 49. 7 times 7 gives me 49 because 7 times 8 gives me 56. That's too big. I'm not looking for a 56. I need something smaller than 54. So the number smaller than 54 in 7 times table is 49, right? How many 7s give me 49? 7 7s give me 49. I hope you can see my marker is kind of running out of ink. Okay, 7 times 7 gives me 49. Then I go ahead and I multiply these two numbers. So 7 times 7 gives me 49. I subtract 14, take away 9 gives me 5. 4 take away 4 gives me 0. Then I bring this 5 down, this 0 down. So now it's become a 50, right? Then I ask myself again, how many 7s can fit into this 50? Or how many 7s do I need to make something that is closer to 50? I go to my 7 times table, or I say my 7 times table if I have it memorized, and I see that 49 is the closest number because 7 times 8 would again give us 56. We do not need anything that is above 50, right? So the closest we can get is we need 7 7s, And 7 sevens, again, when I multiply this 7 to this 7, it gives me 49. I subtract, I am left with, so I borrow, 10 take away 9 gives me 1. I was left with 4 here, 4 take away 4 gives me 0. My remainder is 1. My quotient is 77. Okay, that was a review on division. Now let's go ahead and I'm going to do one of your word problems. Okay, so let's get started. And I am going to do 11, number 11. So let's read it together. Please make sure that you have your textbooks open to page 80. And I'm going to do question 11 for us. Okay, so let's go ahead and read it. A jacket costs 7 times as much as a t-shirt. If the t-shirt costs $26, what was the total cost of the t-shirt and the jacket? Okay, I'm going to read it one more time so that we are clear. A jacket costs 7 times as much as a t-shirt. If the t-shirt costs $26, what was the total cost of the t-shirt and the jacket? Okay, so let's go ahead and let's say, so our jacket, I'm going to change my marker, okay? Just give me a second. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we know that a t-shirt costs $26, right? So we know that a t-shirt costs $26. A jacket costs 7 times as much as a t-shirt. So a jacket costs 26 times 7, right? So it costs 7 times as much as a t-shirt. So our first step is, so they want to know what was the total cost of the t-shirt and the jacket. We need to first find out the cost of a jacket, right? Because we already know, they've told us that t-shirt, so t-shirt is 26, jacket is 26 times, so it's as 7 times as much as a t-shirt, right? So it would be 26 times 7. So for us to find out the total, we first need to find out how much does our jacket cost. So let's go ahead and let's multiply. So my first step is I'm going to multiply 26 to 7 because that's going to give me the cost of the jacket. So 7 times 6 gives me 42. So I write my 2 here. I take my 4 over. Then 7 times 2 gives me 14 plus 4. So 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 182. So what's the cost of the jacket? So jacket, now we found out that jacket is $182, right? Now they're asking so what was the total cost of the t-shirt and the jacket? We already know that t-shirt costs $26. We found out that jacket costs $182. What do you think we need to do to find out the cost of both the jacket and the t-shirt? I would like you to try this out, and then you can pause the video, and once you're done, you can unpause it and see if you got it correct. So we are going to add both of these, right? We're going to add the price of the t-shirt and the jacket, and that would give us the total. So let's go ahead and let's do 182 plus 26. So 6 times 2 gives me 12. I carry my 1 over. Oh, sorry, never mind. Forgive me. We're not adding. Oh, sorry, we're not multiplying. We're adding. I totally forgot. 6, 7, 8. Feels like I'm forgetting how to add. 6, 7, 8. 8 plus 2 gives me 10. I carry my 1 over. 1 plus 1 gives me 2. What's the total cost of a jacket and our t-shirt? 208 is the total cost. There, I'm done my word problem. Okay, so this was number 11 on our practice. So grades 3, you get to try the rest of these questions on your own. Remember, for word problems, if you need to draw a picture, you can draw a circle, you can draw a picture, you can draw a square, however it's easier for you. Okay, and for these ones, I have done a lot. We've done so many of the long division and long multiplication, right? If you have any trouble with any of these, just send me a message on Remind or email me, and I will try to answer as fast as I can. And I will see you next time.